You can forget a nice compliment in 10 minutes, but you can remember one awkward moment from 2016 like it was a documentary. That is not you being traumatic. That is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. Your mind is not a highlight reel. It is a security system with opinions, and it cares more about the one problem than the 5 things that went fine. In this video, I will show you the real reason that happens and how to stop one bad thing from taking over your whole week. Stay to the end because the last fix is the simplest one, and it is the one I actually use. Quick definition first, then we go point by point. This pattern is usually called negativity bias. It means your brain gives more weight to negative information than positive information. Point 8. Your brain is a smoke alarm, not a comfort coach. It would rather overreact to burnt toast than miss a real fire. So one weird look, one blunt comment, one mistake, your brain flags it as important. The mechanism is simple. Negative information gets priority because it can signal danger or rejection. The cost is that you end up scanning for problems even when nothing is happening. That is how one small moment turns into a bedtime replay. Fix, label it. Literally say, my brain is doing smoke alarm mode. Naming it does not erase it, but it lowers the volume. Point 7 is the sneaky one, because it feels like I am just thinking. Point 7. Surprise makes memories stick, and embarrassment adds glue. Your brain goes, never let that happen again, and it saves the whole moment. That is why you can forget 10 normal conversations, but remember one wrong answer from school. Mechanism. Novelty and emotion tag a memory as high priority. Cost. Your brain replays it like a training video, even when you did not ask, and it can make you act smaller today because of something old. Fix. Extract the lesson in one sentence, then close the file. If you don't turn it into a lesson, your brain keeps it open. Point 6 explains why one loss can feel bigger than 5 wins. Point 6. Losses feel heavier than wins. Even when you gain something, your brain can obsess over what you lost. This is why one rude comment can drown out 20 nice ones. Mechanism. Loss aversion. Your brain treats losing as more urgent than gaining. Cost. You end up trying to fix one bad thing even when the overall picture is fine. That is how your brain spends hours protecting you from a paper cut. Fix. Force the full count. Literally write the ratio down. It stops the one bad thing from pretending it is the whole story. Point 5 is about social stuff, and it is the reason awkward moments stick like gum. Point 5. Your brain treats social pain like it is physical danger. Even if it is nothing, your brain goes, what if that was about me? Being ignored can feel weirdly intense because belonging matters. Mechanism. Your brain prioritizes rejection signals because social connection is survival. Cost. You start shrinking your life to avoid another awkward moment. You protect yourself, but you also miss out. Fix. Do a tiny repair action instead of a full retreat. A small, friendly move teaches your brain we are safe. Point 4 is where it gets annoying, because your brain can turn one memory into a loop. Point 4. The more you replay it, the more important it feels. The memory keeps showing up because you keep practicing it. Mechanism. Rehearsal strengthens recall. Your brain treats repetition as relevance. Every replay is like another rep at the gym. Cost. It drains your attention, and it makes the memory feel bigger than it was. And it steals your calm right when you want to rest. Fix. Schedule it. Give the replay 5 minutes on purpose, then stop. Writing it once can reduce the urge to keep running it in your head. Point 3 explains why your brain remembers endings more than the middle. Point 3. Your brain remembers the peak and the ending, not the whole thing. You can have a great experience, then one bad ending moment hijacks the summary. That last moment gets saved as the vibe, even if it was 1 second. Mechanism. Your brain compresses events into highlights. Cost. You misjudge your life based on the loudest parts. That can make you avoid things you would actually enjoy. Fix. Control the ending when you can. A clean ending gives your brain better material to store. Point 2 is about why bad news feels so easy to recall. Point 2. If something is easy to recall, your brain assumes it is common. One bad moment pops up fast, so your brain thinks this happens all the time. That is how one event turns into a sweeping conclusion. Mechanism, availability. Your brain uses speed of recall as evidence. Cost, it can pull your expectations downward for no good reason, and it can make you play small to avoid a repeat that might never happen. Fix, create competing evidence. Try this today. Write 3 wins in your Notes app, even tiny ones. Point 1 is the real reason bad stuff sticks, and it also gives you the cleanest fix. Point 1. Your brain stores bad as training data. If something hurt you once, your brain wants a record so it can prevent it next time. Social mistakes get saved the same way because your brain wants you to do better. Mechanism. Prediction. Your brain is constantly trying to reduce future risk. Cost. Your brain keeps serving you old files even when the situation is not the same. It can push you into overthinking as if every moment is a final exam. Fix. Separate the lesson from the drama. If you can write the lesson in 1 sentence, you have extracted the value. After that, treat the replay as optional, not required. Takeaway 1. When a bad memory pops up, name the pattern instead of arguing with it. Negativity bias is a label that can lower the intensity. Takeaway 2. If your brain wants to replay, give it a short, scheduled window. Writing it once can be enough to tell your brain we handled it. Takeaway 3. Build competing evidence. 3 tiny wins a day can rebalance what your brain thinks is common. What sticks more for you? Awkward moments, criticism, or mistakes? If you want more everyday psychology like this, subscribe, and I will keep these practical. Your brain is trying to protect you. You just get to decide how loud it gets. All right, go give your brain one good memory to store today.